Hello Big Pete fans, it's the start of really, it's the start, it's the next video. We are in the shop, we are in the co-op, and Michael is doing all the work whilst me and Andy have a sit down.
Pack the trolley, I put it on the conveyor.
And he's letting us all know about how upset he is with all the work that he has to do.
It's called work, you're not used to it. Have you got Paul's card with you?
We've made him push the trolley around. It's the most work he's done all week.
Is that sweat you can see on his head?
I'm a bit warm.
It's that workshop, isn't it?
It is. With these two. Because I'm on a...
Yes, we all got the same, yes. So, we are at Thornton Craven, which is on the outskirts of Skipton, and our representatives of Big Pete, him over there with waddling off, has been to see who we've affectionately called Grandad Biscuit. But Grandad Biscuit wasn't in, but the warehouse was open and he said, oh, just call in and see Dave. And so we've been and seen Dave, and we've all got our rations of biscuits from our unofficial biscuit supplier. Sponsor, unofficial, the Farmhouse Biscuit Co. Now, if you're ever out and about and you ever come across, I can't remember what these are called, the Toffee Luscious or something.
Yeah, Thornton and Mason.
Thornton and Mason, so they make them for various companies, but this particular biscuit, I think it's called something like the Toffalophorus biscuits from Thornton and Mason's. If you ever see them, buy them. Trust me, buy them. They are the best biscuit cookie that I have ever had. We've ever had. And as soon as we saw these in here, we were like, right, let's get a packet of them open now. So thank you, Grandad Biscuit, and our unofficial sponsors of the farmhouse. I got to make sure I got it right. I'm sure it's Farmhouse Biscuits. From the Farmhouse Biscuit people. Might come and see us and do when we're doing the show, but he might not. His lad's doing a football tournament. So if we don't see you, miss you, and if we do see you, we'll see you. It is day one here at Thornton Hall Country Park. The trucks are ready. We've left the windows in and the engine cover on for reasons that will probably be very clear. And that there is our friend Clarky's obstacle course. Clarky has a trials bike routine, sort of 95% retired, but we dust him off every so often and he comes out and he's doing his routine. He's a funny lad. There's some extra scrap cars, and that's our forklift at Kramer. Not very familiar with them, but just drive nice. And then there's the tug of war ready to be destroyed. It's another segment of CJ cooking. We're under the gazebo. Now, there's been a few comments on my cooking, mostly in the positive. We've commented on Michael's attitude to salad cream, which is, we all agree, is just revolting. Now, something that is always going to spark a debate. Oh, you would almost say a mass debate. What would you call these? Now, they're all answering. Now, where I come from, which is the correct way of what these are called, because it's even packaged as so, it's a tea cake. A tea cake. That's what that is. If you want a currant tea cake, you call it a currant tea cake, and that's a normal tea cake. Now, comment on the video what you think, because you're wrong, these are called.
We want to hear what you think.
And if you're from America, what do you call these round things? I mean, are they tea cakes over there? I mean, surely they are, because that is the correct name. And if they're not, everybody in America should adopt the name tea cake, and it can be international, and then it's only everybody else that's wrong. We have just done our second performance. I was in Big Pete, I'm doing the commentary in my unique fashion, and Sarah's in trouble, but I don't know if you can hear that on the microphone. We've got a leak. Now we think it is the O-ring between the split rim there. So hopefully if we just get this off in time, we'll take it off, take apart the O-ring, take apart the split rim and have a quick reset on that. It's slightly inconvenient, won't mean we'll be loaded up in an hour and a half in our usual speed. Meanwhile, over here in the campsite where we've been sleeping, beautiful little campsite, we are utilising what is available to us. Despite what the blue skies are showing, we've been struggling with, I'm not talking about the weather anymore. So before we move on to the next spot, we've got our very own Laurel and Hardy.
It's raining still.
Just giving it a swill off, so we don't have to worry about getting the power washer and running back and yada yada. Or we're using the soft brush, so there'll be no swirly marks there. Now then, you've just seen Andy with his hose pipe washing Grim Reaper. I'm in Big Pete. I'll show you where Andy is. What do you think is going to happen next? Look, he's almost grinning. He's waiting. He's waiting to get me. I know he is. He's got it. He's gonna get me. He is not letting me out of this. Oh. Well, he surprised me. He let me get away with it. So I was gonna say he let me get out without getting wet. So we gotta break the bead off this and get it reseated. As you can see, there's the culprit there. Kev, if you're watching, smash that off with a sledgehammer. Well, even a lump hammer, it wasn't even a sledgehammer. So hopefully, run that off. Bit more grease in there. Pull it with air, jobs are good. There's the grease, look. Anyway, I gotta be over there because Andy's gonna get cranky that I'm not there helping him. So now we've covered it in grease to try and hope that we get an airtight seal. And we stick our fingers where they shouldn't go. Yes, Mum. So the grease helps create, or hopefully create, an airtight seal before it gets onto the rubber seal, and then we hope that it'll just blow on. And if it doesn't, then we gotta lead it over and fight with it. And it's one of those things that'll either go wonderfully well first time or a pig. So hopefully it's going to go wonderfully well and not be a pig. And then once it's seated, clean the grease off, get the blue roll out. Well, as you can gather, the O-ring has not seated. So let's have a minor tantrum and scratchy of heads. Gone down an O-ring size, and we're listening. We might have got it. We shall find out. So wipey, cleany, clean. Right, I forgot to do this last time. Sometimes I'm going to forget. It doesn't matter. All packed, all loaded, and ready for the next one, which is... Can I do it again? No, I don't think I can. Whoosh. Until next time, we love you and goodbye.